first started thinking about it when I was down in Florida back in 1968. I had a friend, and we were talking about there was no surf shops up here, and we decided to maybe try to check it out and see if we could make one.
Yeah.
So we didn't really do it, we just talked about it. Well, I was from Wildwood. I learned to surf here. That's when I started. Basically, you know, there was no surf shop here at the time, and I really wasn't going to have a surf shop at first. I learned how to make surfboards, so I started really making surfboards in my garage, and then that was my original operation in the garage at the house. But we used to make them in my garage. Then the next year I moved into this store, which was on New Jersey Avenue, which my mom found while I was in college, and she said, and we made the boards in the back of the store. And we made maybe about 75 boards the first year. We had a couple pairs of shorts, but that was about it. At first, we had kind of this is a progression. We started in like 1960, 70 with the boards in the back of the store. So we kept doing that, and we added some clothing to it. We added it was available like OP clothing or something like that. And then eventually I moved on to the bikes, because we had a small store. That was maybe 6 or 7 years later. So we had a bike shop, and the surfboards we made. That was basically how we did it in the beginning. I used to come back and forth from Hawaii to here, and it sounded like a good name because it was short, and we knew about the Kona winds and the Kona coast over there. So just kind of put it together, and it seemed to work. Logo I got from a guy in Hawaii. Guy's name was Guy Cottrell. He used to make T-shirts, and I went down there to have him make some T-shirts. My first T-shirts that I made, Kona T-shirts, and we started talking. Then he was flipping through these logos, and he showed me this one logo. He said, "This might be good." So I said, "Okay." So I grabbed that logo. So in time, I trademarked the logo, and I own that logo now. I also had this other business back in like the 70s. We used to make skateboards. It was called Kona Skateboards, and we used to buy trucks and wheels and put them together. This was like the beginning of the first skateboard phase back in '76 with the fiberglass boards and the urethane wheels. And we did pretty well with it, but it kind of was too out of hand for us, so we kind of gave it up. And that's about it. We got like I said, our store is a full-line store now. We have bikes, surfboards, some sports stores, tennis, footwear. That's the only way you could really survive over here. It's pretty hard to have just a surf shop in Jersey. It would have to just be sort of a 1 or 2 man operation, because it is so seasonal. It's pretty big right now. It's a lot bigger business than it was even 4 or 5 years ago. My sons are coming in. They're kind of helping me out, taking over somewhat, because eventually they'll have to take over the business. I mean, I can only do it so long, and it's a lot of. Without Dee, I probably could have never done it. She was really like the mainstay. She does all the women's buying. So my wife was a big part of this business, and she really helped us put it together and kept it organized until now.